Howdy y'all, welcome back to Rat's Nest Hot Rods. I'm going to do an unboxing on a Paintless Dent Repair Kit that I got from Amazon, obviously made in China. The company that distributes it is called WHDZ. It's the 65-piece Paintless Dent Repair Kit. Like I said, I got it from Amazon. I'll put the link below the video in the description. So I'm just going to open it up, show you what's in there. I have used this. It works awesome, and I've never done paintless dent repair before. And you guys seen a video of the Suburban, and that's what I used it on. It worked really good. So I'll try and talk through this whole thing here. It's about 10 minutes long, but there you go. You got the pink tabs, and I'll throw those back in the bag and see what else we got in the box here. This is the scraper and a microfiber cloth. That's to get the glue off, and then a little spray bottle that you can put rubbing alcohol in. That's what you use to get the glue off. Crappy, cheap stuff, but oh well. Here's the line board, and later on, oh sorry if you have epilepsy. Later on, I'll end up sticking it to the suction cup standy thing, but it's just a piece of foam board, nothing to it. It's not like it's hard plastic, vinyl sticker on top of some foam board. Nothing too special there. This is a puller, and it's just the kind of the single hand puller, nicely constructed billet aluminum, and you can use that if you don't need the full-on slide hammer or the bridge adapter. Basically you stick that tab to the car, slide that in there, and pull on that dent. It's kind of cool. I used that one as well as the bridge on the Suburban. It worked really well. I would assume it's for kind of smaller dents where you can move around and not need a slide hammer. The hot melt glue gun is the cheesiest piece of crap I've ever seen, but it comes with the kit, so what the hell are you going to do? And that's a, yeah, big thumbs up. I mean, thumbs down. The thing sucked. And it comes with a cheesy tool bag with the WHDZ logo on it there, as you can see. Nothing special here. It's got some decent pockets inside, which I will eventually get around to showing you here. I don't know, it's kind of cheap. Nothing really to it. It's about 4 inches wide and 12 inches deep, and then there's pockets all over the place. When you go to put all the stuff back in here, it's kind of worthless. I'll probably just put it in some kind of box or something. A little bit better than this, but again, it comes with the kit, so what the hell. Instructions, yeah, you're better off just watching a bunch of YouTube videos. You know how I feel about instructions anyway. You can see some of their bigger kits. If you're, you know, more of a doing this for a living, I guess you'd need all that stuff, but for me, doing it every once in a while, there you go, your 8-hole steps to achieving a perfect finish. Glue sticks. Oh no, these are the plastic sticks that you use to when you pull out a dent, it puts a high, and you knock it back down with those. It also came with a couple different hammers where you can attach those kind of tips to as well. There's the blue tabs. These are the really small guys. I did use one of those as well. Worked good. They have kind of a different, I don't know, pattern on them. It's like a golf ball pattern. I'm sure there's good reason for all that, but I just used the one that fit the appropriate size that I needed, and it worked out good. There's some more of them with the golf ball dimples in it. This is the standoff for the line board, and it looks cheap and crappy, but it's really actually pretty well made. It's got the suction set clamp on there that you just ratchet down, and it holds to the glass or whatever the paint, and it works really good. Sticks to the line board fairly simply, and then you can position it wherever you need to use those lines as your guide when you're trying to pull the dents out. As soon as I get done here playing with this suction cup mechanism, we'll bite the plastic off this thing and stick it on there and show you how easy it is. I mean, you can imagine how easy it is, I suppose. But we'll stick it on there anyway, and then take it back off, stick it on, latch it down with that flap, and then same thing, reverse it, slide it off the board. No big deal. But it works. I tell you, it helps for sighting in those dents too. This is one of the hammers. It's got their removable heads. You got a soft rubber side and a hard rubber side. No big deal there. Not the greatest of quality, but it gets the job done. It's for tapping on those high spots with those plastic pegs. This is the mini bridge. You can do kind of span across a dent and use this feed on the either side of it, and then whatever glue tab you want to use in the center to pull those dents out. Billet aluminum and plastic. Nothing special, but it works. I'll show you the rest of these attachments here that you can use to glue down to the sheet metal on your car, different sizes. One of them is in here I used on a little crease and it worked really good. That little tiny guy, that little oval, that worked really good on a crease, little tiny one. Door ding, there you go, black and clear glue. I don't know if one's better than the other. I used the black because it looked like it might be more sticky, but I have no idea, and there's nothing in the instructions to show it. I know on the higher end kits the colors mean things. On this, I don't really know. This is a tap down pick, similar to those plastic ones that we saw earlier. There you go. Basically a chisel that I can't hold on to. It's got a rubber tip on it, and you can use it to tap down the high spots. You got a round end and a pointed end. Yeah, I didn't use that. Here is kind of the coolest thing, I think, in the box, and it's I'm sure you've seen it if you've seen other YouTube videos, but basically it spans the dent, kind of bridges it, and then you squeeze the two handles together and it pulls the tab up. Just like that. You got some settings there, you know, up and down, how far you want to need to go in and grab the dent, and then squeeze it, pull it out, and until that dent eventually releases. Keeping the rubber pads on there is a must, or you will scrape the crap out of your car, and that would be not cool, considering you're trying to fix it. Alright, here's the slide hammer, well constructed. Small compared to the ones I'm used to using, but I assume it'd work good. I haven't had to use it yet, but I do have it there. It weighs about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds at the most. It hooks onto the glue tab just like everything else in here, and helps you pull that thing out. To me, I like the just a single handle red billet handle, and I was able to pull with that, and also that bridge style one that has the spring on it where you squeeze the handle. I don't even know what to call that thing in the back there, but that's kind of the coolest tool. You get a hammer. Here's the other hammer, decent, and this has got a whole bunch of different heads that you can use on here, as well as a flat billet aluminum head for kind of flattening down any crowns and things like that. But there you go, there's the tips, the same tips that screw in that little point tool that I was calling a chisel earlier will screw onto here, and then you got a whole bunch of different style tips for knocking down your highs. There you have it, folks. WHDZ 65 piece PDR set. Thanks for the likes and subscriptions. I put the link for this in the description below. Peace and grease, sucker.